My name is Jimbo Ivey, and on behalf of the City of Corvallis Parks and Recreation Department, I'd like to welcome you to Majestic Theatre. Over the last 2 months, we have heard the word unprecedented enough times to last us for the rest of our lives, but this situation truly is. We've canceled dozens of performances, halted creative endeavors that had been in the works for well over a year, and generally slammed the brakes on local performance art in the name of saving lives. And the sacrifice is real, in terms of dollars, in terms of hours, and in terms of passions put on hold. But we are theater folks, and as we say, the show must go on. Even before we began canceling everything in the world, people in our community had already leapt into the Google sphere to, in the words of Jeff Goldblum, find a way. And they have, with Majestic Theatre, which will endeavor to bring a live streamed performance to our community each week until we are able to trod the boards at the Majestic again. For more information on how to become involved in this digital Dionysian delight, visit majestic.org or our Facebook page. During these speeches, I always say at some point that you, the patrons, the donors, the actors, the technicians, and musicians are majestic, meaning that the art that we render is born of your dedication and talent. Tonight, you will see that in perhaps its purest form with this performance of Little Red Robin Hood, an original work by Winder and Board, directed by Michael Winder. The efforts of many staff and volunteers went into tonight's performance, but I'd like to thank Rachel Kohler, as she has been the driving force to this testament that when presented with literally any problem in the world, even a global catastrophe, theater folks will make it work. So at this time, we please ask that you please turn off your cell phone and please refrain from any flash photography of this performance. In the event of an additional emergency, please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you. Tonight's performance will not have an intermission. Thank you for your support of the Majestic Theatre, and we hope that you enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. My name is indeed Michael Winder, and I am here to be your humble narrator as we take a trip to Sherwood Forest for a tale as old as time, or at least as old as whoever came up with Robin Hood for the first time. We are indeed going to Sherwood Forest and seeing the adventures of a ragtag band of misfits, so please enjoy. At the top of the show here, I would like to mention my wonderful cast, many of whom have come back to this show since it was first performed in 2014. We have Anissa Teslo-Cheek as Robin Hood. We have Harriet Owen Nixon as Grandma, Russ Roberts as Eldard, Dory Board as Little John, Andrew Beck as Friar Tuck, Johanna Spencer as multiple roles. Let's see, we have Jess Kankowski coming back for a totally anonymous role that is very trustworthy. And who am I missing? Of course, saving the best for last, Gary Prince as our Sheriff of Nottingham. So let's begin. We are in ye olden days, when things were old and simple. Our story begins in Sherwood Forest, a soon-to-be gentrified area of the King's Dominion, primed for a real estate boom. In a simple village, we see folk milling about, working, whistling, simple peasants they be. Enter Grandma.
Robin, where are you little snake?
What is it, Grandma?
Tell me. Where is the handle to me butter churn?
I stole it.
Oh, squirrels. How many times have I told you to keep your hands off of me stuff?
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Always after me lucky churn.
Robin, skilled
it's all right,
thief that she is.
Me little bird.
Robin, skilled thief that she is, absent-mindedly steals a broom from Eldard, the village dimwit.
Now, see there. You'll give that back.
What?
That broom. You stole it. Now you give it back to poor Eldard.
Oh, this? Sorry, Eldard. It really looked like a broom I snuggled with when I was a baby.
Oh, one of these days you're going to.
And Robin steals the broom again.
Oh, for the love of Ivanhoe, would you stop that?
Sorry, it actually looks a lot like old Sweepy, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Oh no, what am I saying? Give the broom back to Eldred. That's the only way he can make a living. That and offering to babysit the doctor's leeches while he's on holiday. Oh, Eldred, I still can't hear you. There's that little button there that you might...
They used to tickle, but not so much anymore.
You see, Robin, these are tough times. You don't even know which buttons to push anymore. Rats in the harvest, plow horses coming up lame, and consumer confidence at an all-time low. And worst of all, taxes and tributes and tariffs. Oh my! It's getting so that you can't rub 2 apple cores together without getting taxed for it. The nasty sheriff is making life almost unbearable for us. And we're already disgusting peasants. So, no stealing from the poor fellas trying to sweep up a bit.
All right, grandmother.
You aren't too big to be taking over me knee, you know.
Now, Granny, I wouldn't want to hurt you, especially with that weather-predicting trick leg of yours.
Oh, that reminds me. Rain tomorrow, or sunshine, or maybe wind.
Such wisdom. Are you sure your hip isn't just telling you to get off your duff? Maybe the forecast is to take a walk.
Oh, it's supposed to be a hip, was it? Why, you little...
Grandma chases Robin around the village, but Robin dashes away, only to run smack into Little John, who is holding a freshly whittled 2x4.
Oh, hello, Robin. Granny, I finished chopping the wood. I got bored, so I made this sculpture.
Oh,
Sculpture?
it's beautiful, dear. Very straight.
I call it plank.
Come on, plank. You need a better name than that. How about you call it the aesthetics of innocence?
Too fancy. How about bored?
A wee bit too on the nose. How about ennui explosion? It's a paradox. Ennui, but it explodes. Sounds mysterious.
Too weird. How about stud?
Well, actually, that's pretty good. Stud.
Enough, you two. Stop playing. Someone's going to trip and fall on that 2x4.
It's not like it's a bridge over a creek or anything.
Well, some people might think it is.
At this point, the narrator might say something like, "Get it?" to reference Robin and Little John engaging in horseplay on a bridge, but this show's more sophisticated than that.
Granny, you should have enough firewood to last you 3 winters.
Indeed. It will be an especially cold winter. We'll need more. But you rest, Little John. I'll have this little bird peck at it for a while as punishment for stealing.
Oh, stealing again, Robin?
A bit, but look at this apple I just nicked. Have you ever seen a more beautiful fruit in the land?
I don't know. Let me go check my scrapbook.
No, Little John, that was a rhetorical question.
Alas, this story isn't about blissfully simpler times when folks just stole apples and pranced around hand-carved 2x4s, and didn't know anything about how 5G technology could create viruses and melt steel beams. No, this story we have to introduce some villains. So enter Guy of Gisborne, the main henchman to the dastardly Sheriff of Nottingham.
Look sharp, you grubby peasants. I mean, hello, fair citizens. Such pleasant weather we're having. Okay, that's enough politeness. Get out your money. Here's the sheriff.
And enter the sheriff himself, the baddest baddie of them all.
Yes, it is a beautiful day, my peasants. Sunshine, birds chirping, a form-fitting suit to give you that extra boost of confidence. Seems like a perfect day to relax and pay some taxes.
Oh.
Now, don't look so glum. Think of all the torture you're avoiding by paying your taxes right away and with a smile. What? No smiles? Now, let's see. I know you don't like torture. I mean, you really don't like it. So if you aren't smiling because you're avoiding torture, then it must be that you're sad about something. What could it be?
Is it the taxes?
No, it's not that.
Is it maybe the oppressive taxes we keep pulling from them?
No.
I know. Is it how we frequently demand just about all of their meager income, leaving them absolutely destitute, barely surviving, and we call it taxes?
Not quite.
Vampire bats?
No, Guy. They are sad because they haven't yet heard about the exciting plans I have in store for this little forest of yours. If they knew that, they'd be throwing their pitiful little coins into the chest as fast as they could, and with smiles on their faces. So let's see some smiles. That's better. Now, drop your little coins into the chest while I tell you about my plan. You feeble-minded little fools don't have the vision to appreciate just how valuable this land is. So let's see if your grimy ears work. Your taxes are going to help create a luxury new era for this filthy little dump, and for me. Sherwood Forest Estates. You'll think it's luxury. Did you not hear me? I said, Sherwood Forest Estates, you'll think it's luxury. Maybe we should check their ears with our swords.
No, we heard you. Sherwood Forest Estates. We think it stinks.
Oh, that was a bad idea. That's really not the sort of things you should say to him. I think you'll soon find that you'll regret saying that. Oh my goodness, that was a mistake.
Sherwood Forest Estates, you'll think it's luxury. Everyone say it with me now.
Sherwood
Forest
Estates.
It's luxury.
Sherwood Forest Estates, you'll think it stinks.
Guy, fetch me my sword.
Oh, now, you put that poker away, Sheriff. No need for that. We'll pay your bleeding taxes.
I am watching you. Make a note of that. I'm watching this one. Sherwood Forest Estates will be a state-of-the-art housing development with all the trimmings. Simply the best. You are going to be blown away.
When can we move in?
What? Oh, sorry. You won't be there. You're literally going to be blown away, like with a really big fan. We're going to turn your peasant aroma into a pleasant aroma. Write that down too. People, you know me. Sheriff Rod Bronze of Nottingham. A name you can trust. When I say something is good for you, you believe me. Alas, such progress does not come for free. So in addition to forcing you out of your stupid forest, we'll need your money to pay for everything. So let's go, everyone. More taxes.
As the few remaining meager coins are extracted from the poor villagers, the sheriff proudly, handsomely strides away. But just as he's leaving, Robin stealthily snatches an important-looking scroll from his back pocket. The villagers return to their milling about, sad and dejected.
Well, I think a big fan would be nice.
Oh,
Grandma, are you fainting?
Robin, where are you?
I'm right here, Grandma. Right here, directly in front of you. I'm actually touching you, Grandma.
You're here? That means that you're not out there doing something about the sheriff and his awful plan.
What?
Robin, this community of filthy, disgusting peasants need your help. We could lose our home. You have to stop the sheriff from taking all our money and building a ridiculous housing development in our meadow. I don't want new neighbors. The ones I have are awful enough as it is.
Me?
Yes, you. The one the story is named after.
Well, what can I do? I have no action hero skills.
What's that scroll in your hand?
This? I don't know. Where did this come from?
You stole it. Picked it right from the sheriff's tight pants. He had no clue. Heck, you didn't even know you were doing it. That's how good you are. Use the skills you have, Robin, and save the forest. Oh, my leg is aching terrible bad. It's telling me the forecast is rain. Heavy rain. Make it rain, Robin. Rain terror on the sheriff. Destroy all of them.
Wow, you're really excited about this.
Indeed, I am.
Gosh, maybe you're right, Grandma. Maybe I am good at this stealing business.
I've always known, since you were a wee baby. I'd find keys, old socks, sweet chestnuts in your crib.
Wait, isn't that what you'd call my diapers? Sweet chestnuts?
I couldn't very well name them with the words I was thinking. Not safe for Zoom, let me tell you. Anyway, Robin, my point is, you do have action hero skills for thievery. Use those skills to save our home.
I will.
And promise me you'll be safe.
Okay, I will be breaking the law, and the sheriff's men have swords, so safety isn't really.
Promise me.
All right, geez, I promise.
Good. Then you'll wear this.
Grandma hands Robin a freshly knitted reddish-orange cap.
It's hunter's orange for safety.
Really? You don't have anything more foresty, like Lincoln green? Something a little more, I don't know, natural looking?
This isn't Project Runway. I want you to be safe.
Hey, Robin, I'm back. I wanted to see if the apple was as pretty as you said, but I ate it.
Don't worry about that, little John. I'll soon have 100 apples for you to admire. In fact, would you like to help me collect them?
Picking apples? No, thanks.
It's a form of picking. Pockets, my friend.
Pockets? No, thanks. I already have 2, one for each hand.
No, little John, I'm talking about stealing.
Stealing?
Yes.
You want to pilfer, purloin, plunder, poach, pillage?
Yes, that's the idea. Good Lord, where'd you get that vocabulary?
Preschool. Do you know what my favorite letter is?
P?
Nope. A Dear John letter. I just love getting mail. But Robin, you know that stealing is wrong.
Yes, it is. What the sheriff is doing is far worse. See this scroll? It describes how the sheriff wants to take over the forest. We could lose the entire meadow, John. I think this has to be a case of 2 wrongs making a right.
I don't know, Robin. I'd much rather just chop wood all day and rub some apple cores together.
You won't be able to do that for long if the sheriff gets his way.
Guy of Gisborne returns with henchmen carrying tools and measurement paraphernalia, surveying the village for the new Sherwood Forest Estates housing development.
Move it, peasants. Can't you see? I've returned to the scene. I'm working here. making measurements for the new estates, like the narrator said, right? So you all with the ridiculous hat, Scoot, and you with the ridiculous beard. Well, wait a second, you're the one I heard who keeps rubbing apple cores together. Ah, time to pay up, peasant.
Not today, chump.
At this point, dear audience, please imagine a wonderfully choreographed fight scene, complete with swords, apple cores, and the proverbial so much more. In the melee, poor Eldard's beloved broom gets broken. The scuffle finishes with Little John swinging his mighty axe so mightily that Guy runs away crying. But not before Robin steals a coin purse from the villain.
Hey!
Yeah.
And then I said, Oatmeal, are you crazy?
What do you think, Little John? Lots of coins in this here coin purse.
All right, Robin, let's do a little thieving, but I don't want to wear a hat like that. And we do have to do it for the meadow. We can't keep the money for ourselves.
Agreed.
Awesome.
Stop flinging that coin purse around, Robin. Here, put it in this. Me lucky butter churn.
Yes, butter.
What do we need this for?
Ah, hide the money you steal in the butter churn, or else someone might see what you're doing and snitch on you. Keep it safe. We'll use it like a bank. Buy food and clothes.
And a new broom.
And maybe a new broom for Eldard. And anything else we need to get by. Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor. I like the sound of that. Because I'm poor.
Who knows? Maybe you'll steal enough to buy one of them fancy estates and the sheriff is going to build.
I've got a better idea. Maybe we steal enough coin to buy the entire forest.
Ah, then you'll probably need to pack a big lunch. Let's get cracking.
And the happy bandits all leave to cook up their scheme, leaving only Eldard to sweep up the settling dust. Enter a totally authentic and trustworthy average citizen who doesn't have a name but is otherwise completely normal and not at all suspicious looking.
Pardon me, is this Sherwood Forest?
Yes. From that tree right there over to that shrub and down to that funny colored patch of grass. It's all Sherwood.
Wow, when I heard this place was beautiful, I never imagined this.
I guess it's not so bad.
I heard the sheriff was planning something great here. Is that true? Boy, if I had a chance to help bring something great here, like, say, I don't know, some great new almost luxury estates with lavender-scented outhouses, well, I'd probably do whatever it takes, wouldn't you? Boy, I'd pay extra taxes if I could. I mean, who wouldn't? Or maybe vacate quickly, taking all of my belongings with me and sweeping up before I leave. Boy, I bet anyone would do that for the sheriff's great new plan. But what do I know? I'm just a common traveler, unaffiliated with any local authority figure. What do you think?
I think you look a little fishy.
I came from the coast. Bye, friend.
And he runs off, not at all suspiciously. Robin and Little John return, checking their gear, getting ready for thieving work.
You got the arrows, lockpicks, dynamite, pineapples. Great. Hey, Eldard.
Ah! Oh, hey, Robin.
Sorry about your broom.
That's okay. Hey, I like your new hat. Hey, you think I could join your team?
Well, really? Maybe you'd be better off here. We're engaging in some very dangerous work.
Come on, Robin. I can help. I've been pushed around too much. I need to get back at those villains for what they did to my broom.
Actually, Robin did that.
To protect us. I want to do the same thing. I want to use my broom for good, for sweeping the meadow clean. of evil, I guess.
Aside from sweeping, what can you do with that broom?
Well, not much, but maybe you need to look out. Someone totally bland can blend into the background. Who give me an extra pair of eyes and ears for you? No one notices a guy pushing the broom.
Maybe.
I can give you signals to let you know when the coast is clear or when someone's coming. I'm good at screaming like this. Ah! Or maybe something more natural, like a wolf or coyote howl. Howl! What do you think?
That'll certainly distract attention from us. It just might work. All right, Eldard, you can join our adventure, but you will need to defend yourself should things get hairy. Let's see how you handle a dagger. Take this one. Are you ready? I'm going to attack you, sort of.
Whoa, no, thank you. No daggers for me, please, sorry. I just feel like holding a blade is an invitation for someone to stab you. It's like, look, I have a knife. You can stab me if you want. What if I just stuck with my broom?
That's probably better, but you should at least learn a trick or two for defense. Parrying, attacks, that sort of thing. Watch and learn. Ha! Ho, ho! Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha, thrust!
Oh, Robin! The show! I've still got my video to start. Oh, Robin, the sheriff's thugs are coming, and they look greedy.
Well, Eldard, your training will have to be on the job. Time for action.
Once again, dear audience member, please imagine a superbly staged bit of stage combat here with Robin and Little John taking on a veritable squadron of the sheriff's henchmen, slicing and dicing their way through them like some sort of magical time-saving kitchen device one only sees on TV. Eldard, as the distraction, does his wolf howl very well.
Well done, everyone. Do you see how we can defeat the sheriff and his thugs if we all work together, if we merely believe in ourselves?
That's it? We just have to believe?
Well, that's the first step. Just believe.
I didn't believe we would win.
Me neither. I totally believed I was gonna die. That's what I believe.
But now you believe something else because we succeeded.
No, I still believe I'm gonna die.
Come on, Little John. You thought we would win this whole time, right?
Actually, I was thinking about scones most of the time we were fighting.
Ooh, scones with butter. A second. Now that I think about scones, I feel better. I feel stronger, like I could live to fight another day. If that day had scones in it.
Tell you what, you fill me lucky butter churn with gold. I'll dump it out and I'll make all the buttered scones you want.
Yay!
Okay, whatever. We'll go with that. We worked together, we won. And if we all believe in scones, we'll succeed. Not the rousing victory speech I had in my mind.
Don't worry, Robin. We got the job done, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So, what's our next move?
Well, Grandma's butter churn looks a little empty. How's about some more stealing?
And the bandits leave to go do more thievery. Grandma knows it's silly of her.
I know it's silly of me, but I am so proud of those Egypts.
Yes, aren't you?
I am.
As Grandma tidies up from the latest scuffle, we see two well-dressed people enter the village, one of whom is not the narrator. Both of them are holding a brochure examining the village as if they want to, dare I say, gentrify it.
Well, not Sherman Oaks, but it does have room for the dogs.
It says country lifestyle, fresh air, easy living, 5-minute walk to the fishmonger apothecary in block 15.
I suppose the dogs can do their poo-poo business over there by that old peasant woman. What do you think, dear?
It's terrible. I want to go home.
Wow. Hello, strangers. I'm just a random nobleman coincidentally strolling through this meadow and just, wow, takes your breath away. My, what a beautiful place.
It's nice, I guess.
Nice. I should say so. Hey, you got a brochure too? Are you kidding me? They're building houses here? What is it? My birthday? Sherwood Forest Estates. Faux luxury hovels that feel like cozy castles. My goodness, that floor plan is huge. I could stretch both of my legs out in there.
Well, I am tired of only stretching one of my legs.
Stretch and then soak in your heated pond. It says that comes standard. Wow, just wow. What? There's going to be a sales seminar tonight where they'll display a lavender-scented outhouse that you can actually sit in?
Lavender, honey, lavender.
I don't know, honey. Let's read some more. No unsightly mortar in the locally sourced stone construction. Future handyman special. What's that? Handyman special. I don't like using my hands for anything.
Sounds like you'll be putting your hands together, loving every minute of your new home. Am I right? I mean, I would. What a great spot to build some houses. I can say that, being a representative everyman named John Doe, whose presence here is 100% a fluke.
Wait, John Doe? The baker's son? Is that you, Doe boy?
Wow, look at the sunset.
We're on Zoom. There is no sunset.
Golly, I don't know about you, but I'm going to check out the sales seminar tonight. Sheriff Rod Bronze is a name I can trust.
Bronze, honey, bronze.
Yeah, I bet that sheriff is so handsome, he must be trustworthy as well. You know what? I'm going to start gathering some coin together. I don't want to miss out on these fancy new estates. I mean, it's not like I've been promised one of them if I help the sheriff. I'm just an anonymous yet reliable wandering nobleman.
What's this in your back pocket? A baguette. 'Tis the baker's son. I knew it was you, John Doe. You won't be needing this.
No, I'm not. Well, no, see ya.
Okay. You Californian-looking so-and-sos. Let me tell you what this meadow is really like. There's rats in that tree over there. Every evening, the haberdasher's daughter stands right here and reads a terrible new poem about how the mole catcher's son doesn't like her and no one can eat their supper after that. And me, I'm a werewolf. Yeah, you see what I mean? You still want to live here?
Oh, I think we'll trust the opinion of an anonymous nobleman over the likes of you, peasant. I wonder where that forest music is coming from.
The prospective homebuyers exit, just as Robin, Little John, and Eldard, who we just heard howling like a proper wolf, return with arms full of coin purses and other loot.
Wow, what a haul!
Oh, look, I stole this shoe. Just one shoe. What am I going to do with this one shoe? But I was all, whatever, I'm Robin Hood.
Robin, you have to hurry.
Why? Grandmother, look at all the plunder we have already.
No, Robin.
I can barely hold all this gold.
Oh, would you please?
Seriously, it's like really heavy. Gold is heavier than you think.
There's prospective buyers traipsing all over the meadow. Something called a sales seminar later tonight. It doesn't sound good. The sheriff's going to sell these estates like hotcakes. We need to stop in right now.
Okay, but what more can we do? We're pickpocketing every wealthy traveler that comes through the forest. We're getting everything they've got. Heck, the last one we robbed only had part of a baguette.
Maybe we're dying. Maybe we have all the money there is in the world.
No. There's more somewhere.
Well, what about all those people out there? We could rob them. I mean, they're just sitting there like that guy, watching, listening.
No, it's weird. They're like some free woodland sprites listening into your soul. Oh God, listen to their creepy chirping. Is that a mating call?
No, Eldard.
Ah!
It's okay. Calm down. Those woodland creatures don't have the gold we're looking for. They're just listening because this thing is free on the internet.
Oh, squirrels. I checked me Butterturn, and there isn't enough actual gold in here to rent one of the prince's lavender-scented outhouse with a snake-charged bidet, let alone buy one. We need more money.
How much do you think?
What?
How much do you think we'll need to buy the forest?
Well, let's see. As how it's not for sale, and the sheriff has plans to develop the property, and the prince would probably never allow a peasant to own land in the first place, especially ones that have been robbing his lords and ladies right and left. I'd say quite a bit.
1,436. That's the highest number I ever heard of.
Oh, what about 1 million?
The heck is that?
Probably not 1 million, but certainly more than 1,436.
Just then, a jovial friar named Friar Tuck ambles through the village.
Speaking of large sums of money, I just had an idea. Look at that jovial friar over there. Now tell me, who holds the most coin in the land?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to tell us.
Well,
You just had the idea, so you have to answer the question yourself.
Okay, but...
Dad, that's a little weird. Like we're supposed to guess what you're thinking.
True, but what I meant was...
I don't think that's possible. Reading people's minds.
I'm sure it is.
What am I thinking?
Brooms.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I'm a sidekick. We're both sidekicks.
I'm a sidekick too?
Yeah.
Robin, let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking...
Dad, I want you to shut up so I can tell you my idea.
Oh, you're thinking about brooms too.
All right then, fine. Brooms, whatever. Can I get back to my question? Who holds the most coin in the land?
Someone with a really large hand.
Not literally holding it. I mean, who has the most money?
The prince.
No, aside from him. Obviously, he has the most, but it's not like we're going to pickpocket him stumbling through the forest. Who else? Wink, wink. He's standing over there.
Bruce the stonemason's got 3 cows. That's pretty wealthy.
We're not talking about cows. Clearly, we're not about to lift an entire cow out of someone's pocket.
What about a calf?
Can't reach it. Too low in the pants.
Oh, forget it. I'm talking about him.
Oh, him. Morning, Friar.
So much for the element of surprise.
Oh, don't worry about that, little pup. I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying. Good morning, my children. So, you want to steal from poor old me?
Well, yes, actually. catching you unawares would have been better. This is kind of awkward.
Peace, my child. No need to be bashful.
Oh, look at all those coin purses attached to his belt. Poor old me, indeed.
Are you sure about this, Robin? I mean, stealing's one thing, but stealing from the church?
Oh, would it be better if I turned around, averted my eyes? I could take you to confession at the same time. Pretty efficient, eh?
No, thank you. I'll just take any extra purses the church can deal without.
Oh, you're in a bit of money trouble, are you? Spent it all on some magic beans? Different story. Did you?
No, not that.
I did. Once. I couldn't walk for 3 days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm 6 inches taller than I was. And once every fortnight, I lay a golden egg. Do you know where the nearest alehouse is? I am summoned to spread the good news to such heretical establishments.
Well, there's several places up the hill there. Say, what's the good news today, Friar?
Tuck, chapter 1, verse 1, Vini Vidi Vici. I'm here. I got money. I got thirsty.
Not for long. You don't. I'll just take one more coin purse and send you on your way.
That feels better. Gold is heavier than you think. So, with those nimble fingers, you must be the infamous thief everyone's talking about. Little Red Riding Hood.
Actually, it's Robin Hood.
Are you sure? I'm certain everyone's talking about Little Red Riding Hood.
Really? But my name is Robin.
It's a riveting tale around the hearth. A mysterious girl, adept at navigating the forest, pals around with a big woodsman, and her grandmother. There's even a howling wolf around here somewhere, and a little red hood.
It's Hunter's Orange for safety.
No worries, kid. It's a thrilling yarn. Gives you a nice rep, killing big bad wolves and all. You're all very heroic. But tell me, grandmother, did you ever get the basket of goodies? Seriously, I mean, do you have it? Because I am starving. Wink.
Enough! Be on your merry way.
So, you aren't nicking enough cash in your highway robbery routine. The forest's in more danger than ever, and you're desperate. You need the big money, but you're tapped out. Believe me, that's the worst sort of thing to be.
I think this friar is more useful than he looks.
It ain't easy looking this good.
Why don't we find more Friar Rob? We got quite a bit from this one.
Eldard empties one of the sacks of loot that they just took from the friar, but instead of coins, out falls a variety of other valuable items. Silver tankards, golden candelabras, and some very naughty imported lingerie.
Oops.
This isn't money. What kind of friar are you, anyway?
The best? What? Why, let a few sermons about burning in some fiery hole stop me from having a good time. What? No, you don't understand theology at all, but I like it for some reason.
Sorry, Friar, for, spilling your stuff.
Oh, no worries, my son. Son? Anywho, peace be with you, my child. So long.
And Friar Tuck proceeds on his merry way with loot bags strangely heavier than they were before. In fact, poking out of the top of one sack is a familiar reddish-orange hat.
Hey, wait! Where's our loot? What did you... Look what you stole from us?
Ooh, me? Things?
Yes, you. That's my hat.
A fine cap it is, made with skill. I think safety is Very attractive. You get
Stealing from a master thief. That is pretty awesome.
No, it isn't. I feel violated.
Oh, come on, Robin. Maybe the friar could teach us a thing or two.
No way.
Robin.
All right, fine. Would you help us in our fight to stop the sheriff from turning our meadow into a decadent housing development? We need to steal enough coin to buy an entire forest. A forest that isn't for sale, to give to a person who would never sell it to us.
It's a noble quest. It's also completely insane, which is intriguing. I like the whole underdog thing, 99%ers and all that. But a few miles down the road, I've got 17.5 tankards of fine two-town cider with my name on it. If I join you, what's in it for me?
18 tankards of ale?
Oh, no. Let's be reasonable. I know my limits.
I'll sweep the abbey every day for a year.
Oh, we already have little Irish women who does the floors, named Lynn. Linoleum.
We're poor forest folk, just trying to save our home. What can we do to persuade you?
Perhaps this beautiful young lady could come up with an idea or two.
Deal. I'll share those 17.5 tankards with you, hunk.
Ooh, sharing. Nope, no deal. You get your own ale. I have priorities.
I'll buy you all the ale you need, okay? Both of you. So you'll help us?
Sure, kid.
What's our first lesson? I'm so excited to learn.
Let's see, lesson 1. Actually, what's your name, my blessing?
Eldard, sir. I'm the broom guy.
No, your full name.
William Eldard Starlet. I was named after a fever.
A fine, strong name for a broomsman. I once knew a young cabbage seller named Eldard. Handsome gentleman like you. My, what a regal brow you have. You need the proper adornments for such a blue-blooded countenance. Here, a flower, yoink, known to symbolize dashing bravery and attention to detail.
Eldard positively beams under this charm offensive, but what he doesn't realize is that Tuck has just stolen a leather bracelet right off his arm.
Voila!
Hey, I got a bracelet just like that.
Do you now?
Yes, it's right here on my arm.
Really?
Indeed, my mum gave it to me. It's rather special to me.
Well then, you should take care to make sure you still have it. Do you still have it?
I do. It's always on my arm.
Oh, squirrels. Eldard, look at your dang arm.
Holy cow! Dead.
Charm, not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
No, that's why he sticks to brooms.
What is this charm you speak of, friar?
Ah, misdirection. Only instead of howling decoy drawing the Mark's eyes away, you'll use a little eye contact, a little touch on the shoulder, a little sweet compliment here or there. With that, you can charm the pants right off practically anyone.
Even charm the pants off the sheriff? He has really tight pants.
Yeah.
Anyone, Eldred. Think of it like honey. You have a disgusting month-old crust of bread. Drizzle a little honey across it, and suddenly it becomes a delicious scone.
Oh my God! Did he actually just say that?
Yes,
Scones!
I believe in scones too.
Where can I get some of this sharing, Mr. Tuck?
Charm, alas, any some are born with it, some achieve wit.
And some have it thrust upon them. I get it. Charm, 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 charm.
No, not like that. Charm is subtle. If you want to hit the wealthiest Marks, it is a weapon of choice. They love flattery. They also love fancy parties. And that's where the real money is.
There just so happens to be a sales seminar later tonight. I don't know what that is, but I know that a lot of fancy people have been invited.
I don't think a barrel full of charm will get this ragtag bunch of misfits through the front door at a nobleman's party.
Look at me. Do you think I dress up to get in the door? Charm, baby. Well, maybe some relatively clean clothes. Actually, on second thought, maybe you should just knock the charm out of the competition so you look good by comparison.
You mean humiliate the sheriff? We can do that, but will that still get us the big money?
Sure. With a good plan and a little charm, you can get whatever you want. Let's get into character, kids. We've got a sales seminar to attend.
And the team all exit to begin preparations for the big sales seminar heist, leaving only Robin on stage to have a somewhat ominous meeting with the local soothsayer.
Beware. The hurricanes are a-blowing. The end is coming soon. Fear the rivers overflowing. Hear my voice of rage and ruin. Don't go to the sales seminar tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Hey, Janice.
Beware, beware, beware. Okay, beware.
At this point, dear audience members, we move forward a couple hours in time to the beginning of the aforementioned sales seminar in a charmingly secluded corner of Sherwood Forest, perfect for hosting such an auspicious gathering. In other words, there's only a few critter droppings here and there. A collection of prospective home buyers are gathered, enjoying the party refreshments, which are administered, menacingly, by Guy of Gisborne. Enter the sheriff, who takes center stage and makes his sales pitch.
Glad to see you all here. Are you having a good time? That's great. The world needs more good times, right? Places where you can relax, spend time with your surviving children, and just enjoy life. Live, laugh, love. That's what it's all about, right? But maybe you want something more than that. Maybe you deserve a little more. I might call it luxury, but then again, I know what luxury is. I'm rich. I know you deserve something more from a woodland cottage than just a thatched roof and a place to tie up a goat. Sherwood Forest Estates. You'll think it's luxury. Right here, in this godforsaken meadow, faux luxury hovels that feel like cozy castles. Easy access to rivers and dirt paths, ample rain for a charming mildew garden, and a stone's throw from invading barbarians whom you might need to throw a stone at. And these homes come with the Sheriff Bronze guarantee. If fire or rain or mild breeze don't destroy your home completely, I promise you, the day after you buy your new home, it will be worth a full 50% of the sales price. 50! Can you even count to that number? No, because it's so large, you've never had a reason to count that high in your life. So you see, investing in a new home in Sherwood Forest Estates is the best choice for your future. The time is now. Thank you. All right, Guy, I need you now. This event needs to be perfect. You hear me? Perfect. We need a big success to impress the prince, or rather, I need to impress him. You need to work hard so I impress him. That's how I blow this jerkwad a berg and get a nice cushy promotion somewhere warmer than here. You want that for me, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Absolute focus is the goal here. They're here. They want to buy. Are you man enough to make the sale? Put that mug down. Meet us for closers. Only one thing in this life matters. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. Make the sale, get the down payment, kick them out the door. A, B, C.
Always be closing.
That's right. Now get to work.
As Guy and the sheriff work the room, Robin and her band of misfits enter, all in disguise as a group of friars in training, led by Tuck.
Remind me again why we thought this was a good idea.
You look fabulous.
This friar robe itches.
Trust me, you need that. Lacking charm, it's always nice to fall back on the whole who me, a man of God routine.
I can do this. I'm going to barf.
Oh,
In here 5 minutes already, and nobody's thrown garbage at me, or pushed me to the ground, or cleaned their boots on my head. What to do?
You'll be fine.
any words of inspiration, Friar? A favorite scripture to guide us?
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow.
Isn't there more to that?
Nope, that's all I remember. From my Bible, anyway.
Be merry. Sounds nice.
Yeah, it does, kind of.
Merry men. That's who we are.
Ben? Seriously?
Man up, kid. Merry men it is. Here we comes the sheriff. Oh, good evening, Sheriff Bronze. Incredible party, made even more special by that wonderful speech. You are truly blessed with the gift for words.
Hello, Friar. The blessings of a man of God mean a lot to me. You serve someone who knows what I go through, am I right? Who are your little friends, Friar? I haven't seen them before.
New disciples, sire, job shadowing, seeing if they are cut out for God's work, huh?
Good. Listen, only 2 appetizers per disciple. 15 minutes. After that, unless you're here to buy, well, you may literally be cut out for God's work.
Oh, with my sword.
You get it, Guy. I was being menacingly vague.
Blessed be the men who keep their swords shielded, for they shall be filled with banquets of dandelions.
Tuck brandishes a flower from somewhere beneath his robe and applies it to Guy's lapel. At the same time, he's stealing a bunch of keys from Guy's belt.
Yoink! Speaking of flowers, what is that cologne? It's gorgeous.
Dead Raccoon by Menon.
Guy, follow me. We have more prospective buyers to woo.
Well, that was fun.
Let's go home.
Everything okay, Tuck? Are we still on?
We're golden. Keys, baby. I'll take care of that large treasure chest by the punch bowl while you 3 pickpocket any of those 3 suckers you want. 3 minutes, then we split and meet back at the village. Got it?
The bandits slink about the room, lifting valuables off the distracted party guests, while Tuck makes quick work of the treasure chest. Little John, however, found himself distracted by a large plate of hors d'oeuvres.
Okay, kids, it may be time to charmingly take our leave of this party. Little John, what are you doing? Don't eat those.
They're delicious. You want one? Oh, gosh, I just can't stop eating these things.
Holy Friar! That's 3 appetizers. I thought I made myself perfectly clear about the 2 appetizer limit.
What? Can't you count to 2?
Forgive my hungry disciple here. Such a brawny man. He does have his appetite.
Fascinating. Introduce me to these disciples of yours. I'm so interested in the future of their not-so-immortal souls.
Well, there's Lou Retton,
Hey.
Tyler Moore, and Jay Blige.
We're the merry men. Get it?
Merry men. Sounds like a singing group. Wandering band of singing disciples, is it? You might sing for your supper.
Well, not really.
Sing for your supper.
No diggity. Like to back it up, bug it up. Like the way you work it.
Doing a little
Oh, diggity. Like to back it up, Jesus.
Motown stuff.
That may have been worth an extra appetizer or two, but it seems by the suspicious lumps under your robes that you have eaten far more than that.
I sure have.
Oh, God.
How dare you belch on or near the sheriff?
But my belt says thank you. It was delicious.
And with that, we must call it an early night. Important holy work to do tomorrow, don't you know? Blessed are the early birds, for they are given of us.
Not so fast, monk. It's time we found out what you merry men are like on the inside. Open the cloaks, or we open your gullets.
I'm afraid we can't do that, Sheriff.
Oh, no?
There's no need to see what's around our waists, unless, of course, you're a tailor taking measurements. Are you fitting us for a new pair of pants?
Perhaps some death pants.
Is that what you call those things? They are really tight. I can't speak for my friends here, but if you are making us some trousers, I'd rather you didn't make them as tight as you seem to like them. How can you sit down in those things?
You will die for your impudence.
I don't think people can die from that, can they? What do I know? I'm just a woman. I'm not even supposed to wear pants. But I do like purses. Coin purses, that is.
Sire, look!
Thieves! How dare you?
I dare to save my home from your evil plan. Look, everyone, Sherwood Forest is overrun by charming scoundrels. You'll never sleep soundly here. The sheriff can't save you if you buy one of those chintzy estates. Danger, danger everywhere.
Death pants it is. Have at you.
Once again, precious viewer, please imagine an impeccably designed bit of stage combat here. Swords flashing, teeth gnashing, and scenery crashing all around them.
Who are you that disrupts my sales seminar so cunningly?
I am Robin Hood of Sherwood Forest. I am here to save my meadow.
Robin Hood? Never heard of you. I have heard rumors of a despicable outlaw named Little Red Riding Hood. Are you she?
No. There is no Little Red Riding Hood. It's just me, Robin. Robin Hood.
Whatever. So you're trying to save this disgusting meadow? Why resist progress? Join us. You would make a great sassy saleswoman.
Darn, I'm not on the market.
And with a flourish, Robin gets the drop on the hapless sheriff.
Ah, you're disarmed. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but alas, I have a thing. To the forest, merry men.
Robin and her crew exit triumphantly with cloaks full of sweet, sweet loot. The party is in shambles.
Fie upon those treacherous snakes, sir. Let me gather 20 loyal thugs. We'll track them into the forest and ferret them out.
Yes, with spears, long sticks to jab into the bushes.
Sir, I can have 20, maybe 30 loyal men before sundown. Torches, battering arms, anything you need, sir.
Long sharp sticks with something hard and metallic on the end for stabbing.
Sir, they took all the tax money. The prospective buyers are all scared off. How can we expect anyone to trust us to protect them from cunning thieves who only want to take their money?
Irony! I mean something irony, like a long iron spear to stab them.
Oh, girl thieves too, sir. This does not look good. Let me punish them.
No, Guy. Let them go. They're in their precious forest now with home field advantage.
But the money! What about your plan to impress the prince? This is really humiliating.
It's over. Everything we've worked for to get me that cushy promotion, it's all over.
What? No, sire. It can't be over yet. I still have an amazing death scene coming up.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I suppose there's some hope, for me anyway. But, alas, it truly is over for me. Swoon.
Oh. Are you hurt? Did that taunt Robin Hood mortally wound you?
Yes, Guy. I have been mortally wounded. A direct hit to my heart.
Oh, no, sire. Use my tunic to staunch the blood.
Not that kind of wound, you idiot. I'm in love.
Love, sire?
Yes. Get your 20 loyal men and send word to the prince. By sundown tonight, we will get our money back and toss every last peasant in jail. The prince will personally hand me a promotion, and Robin Hood will be my bride.
Dun, dun, dun. Now we return to the village, where Grandma has been anxiously waiting for the safe return of her beloved granddaughter, her friendly handyman Little John, and this intriguing newcomer, Friar Tuck, and also Eldard.
Grandma, we're back. We destroyed that sales seminar. Took every last penny.
And then some. Oh, cool.
We're gonna need a bigger churn.
The meadow is saved.
I'm so glad you're back.
Was there ever any doubt?
Grandma runs right past Robin and throws her arms around the barrel, chest, and broad shoulders of Tuck.
Oh,
I couldn't stop thinking about you, Boo.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm only your favorite, most precious granddaughter.
And an infamous bandit beloved by peasant leaders everywhere. Red Riding Hooded hero.
And 2 burps away from getting taken over me knee. You had me worried sick, you little dingleberry.
But grandmother, you knew about the plan. It was good. No, a great one. And we executed it flawlessly. Well, except for Little John's love of bite-sized foods.
Yum. I'd rate that spread pretty highly. Tapas the charts even.
Oh, shut your gob, you.
Trust me, it's okay, Grandma.
I just wish you would have worn your hood.
Yeah, about that. Did you know everyone thinks I'm Little Red Riding Hood because of this hat?
Oh.
I told you I needed something in green.
stick with the hood, kid. It's working. Maybe you go by Little Red Robin Hood.
Yes.
I like that. But you're not little, like me.
Hey, Toots, you want to make me one of those hats? Wink.
Oh, maybe, if you play your cards right.
Cards. You're looking at the Brownsville kid right over here. Savviest card shark in 3 counties.
Hey, Robin, I counted the coins we stole. Worried we wouldn't get past 1,436, but it didn't.
Well, that's okay. So what did we get? 1,200, 1,300?
Actually, it's much lower than that. There's only a couple of hundred coins here and some tacky jewelry that I wouldn't give my cousin, who I love very much in a romantical kind of way.
What? How's that possible?
Well, I saw her in the town square and I was all, you're pretty. And she was all, I'm your cousin. And I was all, I thought you looked familiar. And then...
No. How is it possible we only got a couple hundred coins? What about the big treasure chest full of tax money? That had to be full, right, Tuck? Tuck?
Oh, well, all right. You got me. Here you go. What can I say? Old habits die hard. Plus, I want to buy nice things for my baby.
This is more important than that. You can buy me nice things later.
Huh? Which thing?
Oh, where's the witch? She's
Which?
never here when you want her, and then she's always here when you don't.
Which? Man, which?
Oh, Sandwich, manwich.
Witch? Taking
Whichever
a break,
way.
witch? Right. I'll say it as though I'm the witch. Beware!
From
I was soothsaying witch have returned. Have
Ooh!
together. You're prepared to die. Looks like nasty weather. There's a bad mood on the rise. I did it!
Wow. Janice, check the bag, Robin. Do we have enough to buy the forest?
as the witch shuffles off, Robin opens the bag that Tuck was going to keep for himself. Once opened, it emits a strange yellow glow, not unlike the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. Yes, we are allowed to get medieval with our references in this kind of play.
Yep, I'd say that's enough.
That solves your money troubles right there. Hmm?
But we still don't know if the prince will even sell the forest to us. You're forgetting that we're grubby peasants, not fit to sweep the prince's porch. Sorry, Eldred, but it's true.
A man can dream, can't he?
All the money in the world won't matter if he won't take it from us.
But we stopped the sheriff from building the estates, right? That's something. And with this money, we can still do a lot of good in the community.
And what happens if the sheriff comes back around and taxes all of that money right back into his tight pockets, We need to own the forest, Robin. Control our own destiny.
Don't worry, grandmother. We'll think of something.
Maybe the prince will just give the forest to us if we ask him.
What?
You know, ask nicely.
Oh, a proposal? Persuading him? Possibly.
Yeah. Remember the magic word we heard about? Some people use it to get things. They say, what's the magic word? And then, what is the word?
Abracadabra.
Yeah, that's it. Let's write him a nice letter that says, abracadabra, can we have the forest?
No, the prince has no stomach for philanthropy. Makes him lose his lunch, actually. No amount of sweet persuasion will convince that man to sell anything but a lifetime of soul-crushing servitude to a peasant. A letter? He might take our money if it came from someone else, however.
Who? You?
Me? No! No. If I set foot in the palace, I'll probably lose my head. I may have said some things at the prince's birthday party last month that were kosher.
Weren't kosher.
No! Were kosher! In Yiddish! Not a good idea. Hey, I was on a roll filled with the Holy Spirit. For now, it's probably best if we keep it to the shadows.
Then who else? Who were you thinking he might sell to?
The sheriff.
The sheriff doesn't want to live in the forest with us. He hates us.
He wouldn't be buying it to live here. He wouldn't even be buying it. Oh yes, this is going to be perfect. Mein Sheep shall faithfully fit veneers. Sorry, Holy Spirit again. Trust me, I've done hundreds of long cons like this before. He's got the brains, huh? That's me, of course. The brawn, that's Little John. The broom, that's Eldad, I guess. All we need now is the bait.
What? Me? Bait? What do you mean, bait?
I just need 2 or 3 days to carefully set things up, get you a dress and some makeup, and we'll be right as rain.
I strongly object to being used as some silly damsel in distress. That goes against everything this story is about.
Hoop! It's a con, kid. Everyone plays a role. I make the plan. Little John is the muscle. Eldad is the distraction, and you are the most important part. The lead actress, the prima ballerina, the fancy princess.
I don't want to be a fancy princess. I want to kick butt and take names and loot.
Listen, I know it sounds a little crazy, but trust me, it'll work. We need to trick the sheriff into writing a letter to the prince. Something in his handwriting with his signature on it.
How in the world will I get him to do that?
Easy. He'll think he's writing a letter to you.
Oh, a love letter?
No way!
Just then, a town crier, who's really just a poorly disguised guy of Gisborne, enters the village to make an announcement. Following behind the town crier is a mute assistant, who all the world can see is just a poorly disguised Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah. I'm a town crier, and I am to make an announcement from the sheriff himself. Tonight, and only tonight, the sheriff will hold a special archery contest where the winner will get their own Sherwood Forest estate, a free house that you still really love and would prefer to pay for with money. This one has all the amenities you're looking for in a Sherwood Forest estate. Even though it's free, you'll still think it's luxury. The sheriff is handsome and intelligent as he is, really loves the citizens of this fair land and trusts that you believe in him just as he believes in you.
Is he a scone? Then I don't believe in him.
Be that as it may, the archery contest is open to one and all as a gesture of goodwill, but don't bring your own bows and arrows. Bows and arrows will be provided for you, special ones. Remember, the contest is tonight and tonight only. Have a good day.
Guy, come here for an aside. Excellent. There's no way their feeble peasant minds can resist the opportunity of actually meeting the prince. To say nothing of winning a quote-unquote free house.
Oh, shouldn't we get back to the castle before we talk about this? We're only standing a few feet away from him.
By sundown tonight, Robin and her band of fools will be in my clutches. My supple yet strong clutches. Using lotion all these years really has been worth it.
They must not realize we're right here, like in the same Zoom meeting.
I feel kind of bad, like eavesdropping.
Right?
We exit, Guy.
Well, that simplifies things, plot-wise.
Come on, Eldard. Let's get cleaned up for the party.
What? No, you're not going to do that. You have Tuck's plan to work on.
But we might win a free house.
And I'm still hungry.
Use your brains, ya ding-dongs. It's obviously a trap. He just said so. Little John, go eat an apple. Eldred, try not to be so stupid.
Just a second. What if, and I'm just spitballing here, what if we don't do Tuck's frankly insane plan? That would never work. And what if we go to the party just to see what the sheriff is up to? And, maybe kick some butt and take loot?
Too stupid. The sheriff wants to put us all in jail, and that's what he's up to.
Sorry, honey, the ding-dong's all right. We do have to go to the archery contest tonight.
Awesome.
What about your let's take 2 or 3 days to carefully plan this plan?
It has to be tonight. Say plan, just sped up a bit. In 2 or 3 days, maybe the meadow is already covered in lavender outhouses. Tonight, our best chance is to get the letter. The sheriff's expecting Robin to show up. He just won't expect her to actually look attractive.
Gee, thanks.
You're irresistible. He won't be able to keep his hands off you.
Whoa, no.
Sorry.
This is too dangerous.
Yeah.
Robin, just go to the party and kick some people's arses.
Oh, but grandmother, we need the love letter.
Without the letter, we can't forge a new one that allows us to buy the forest.
Don't do it, Robin. It's too risky.
I hate this plan, I really do. But I don't see another way.
Oh, me little bird. So young, so stupid. I can't watch. Grandma exits.
Tuck, you should like steal a necklace or something. Make her feel better.
I'll deal with that later. Right now, we need you, Robin, get dressed for the ball.
What should I wear to the ball? I have this sackcloth that I'm wearing, or a burlap tuxedo that might have just a few milk mouse droppings in it.
Oh, go with the burlap. Then we'll match.
I have returned. I see earthquakes unwinding. I see bad times today. Don't go to the archery contest tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's bad news on the rise. I exit.
Boy, that song's been stuck in her head for a long time.
So, Tuck, about this fancy princess thing.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I'm not really a decoy sort of person. I'm kind of the hero here.
Sure you are, kid. Let's all exit.
And now, we cut to a decrepit woodland cottage, even worse than what we've seen already. In the center of the cottage, a cauldron bubbles ominously. Standing over the frothy brew, the witch, humming her cursed song.
Fire upon that infernal song. Get out of my head. Oh, someday I'll get revenge on you, John Fogerty. Aha!
Enter the sheriff.
Hello? Just the sort of witch lady I was looking for. Come here, you wretchedly insane woman. I am in need of your dark art. You have your fingers on the threads of fate, yes? And you also concoct certain magical cordials and unguents that bend fate to one's will?
I don't know your fancy words, but if you mean, do I make a mean batch of enchiladas, then yes, I do.
I need something more like a love potion, not enchiladas.
Oh, you haven't tried my enchiladas. Would you like to?
Get away, hag! Just tell me, can you make a love potion that will force a person, a certain heroic young lady with a orange hunter's cap, to fall in love with me? I have money.
Yes, I can. Do you have 3 gold coins?
Yes, I think I have 3 gold coins.
Do you have 3 gold coins that have passed through the belly of a purple goat named Steve?
Well, no, I don't have that.
Well, that's okay. I'll just take 3 regular gold coins. Thank you. And here's your order. but careful with that. 1 drop. And the victim will be consumed by a love so sickly sweet. It would make a Hallmark card that could kill. Poof! I disappear in a cloud of smoke.
Ugh. The people I have to work with. I don't belong here. Everyone can see my tastes are wasted in this awful place. Good God. Green everywhere. Polite, compassionate people. Incessant rain. I need palm trees, sunshine, self-absorption. I need to show the prince I'm worthy of a promotion. Send me somewhere warmer, but not alone. I'll take a souvenir, a trophy of my accomplishments. 1 drop, and Robin will be mine. I feel like Cupid. Can you feel the love tonight? If not, then I'll kill you.
We fast forward to our grand finale, the archery contest. In a beautifully bucolic meadow that isn't at all similar to the scene that we just had with the sales seminar. Here, Guy sets up for the contest. A snack table, archery targets, and maybe some hanging fairy lights. Peasants and other random NPCs begin to mill about, hopeful for their chance to hit the bullseye and win their very own estate, just as Guy leaves to help the sheriff finish putting on his fancy tight pants. Finally, enter Eldard, Little John, Friar Tuck, and Robin, who has been dolled up for her big day.
God, I look like an idiot.
I think you look pretty. Oh, snacks!
The sheriff and Guy return.
Let's make this snappy, Guy. I just heard that the prince... Oh my god, I'm so excited. The prince actually responded to my request, and he will be here in person. So let's finish with this contest business. So the prince arrives to see the bandits all rounded up, ready for execution, and then he promotes me, and then bonus, he officiates my wedding, and of course he says, "Oh, Sheriff, you're so amazing. Why don't you move in with your bride to my villa on the beach, where the surf's always up and drinks come in coconut shells, and you never have to spray tan again." This is going to be the greatest night of my life. Now, go, Guy, and finish our preparations. You know what I mean. Our little insurance policy. Welcome, plebes and peasants.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yes. For the love of me. I'll admit I do get mistaken for the other guy quite a bit.
Where is Sir Guy? Your little friend. Your little guy friend. Wasn't he just here?
What are you talking about, you enormous pile of dead leaves?
You said you get mistaken for the other guy. That's your little friend, isn't it?
That guy? Why would I get mistaken for him? I clearly meant the man upstairs.
There's another guy upstairs.
Enough! You tedious little turnip heads are not here to waste my time with this tediousness. You're here because of our archery contest. Why don't you remind them of the rules, Guy? Yes, you.
My name is Guy?
Yes.
Oh, there are guys everywhere.
No, not you. Come, that other guy. Guy, I need you. Yes,
Hey.
you.
Me? But I'm the narrator. Okay. All right, never mind. Okay, I can do it. Peasants, the rules are simple. If you can hit the target with one of the trick bows that have been graciously provided to you, then you win a free hovel in the Sherwood Forest Estates. No strings attached. Note that you must provide your own strings to hold your house together. Enjoy some refreshments, especially the cider, which the sheriff has graciously spiked with a performance-enhancing ingredient that's really not poison. And then we'll begin.
Now's your chance, kid. Saunter over to the sheriff and bat your eyelashes a few times.
I could just stab him. We win. The end. Hooray.
The love letter. You have to get the love letter. Remember, it has to say he wants a legal bond between Robin Hood and the sheriff. It has to say that. Sheriff. That's important. And ask him to write legibly. And see if he can get some space around his words. Makes it easier to forge, I've heard.
Okay, fine. Hey there, big boy. Big sheriff boy.
Well, if it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. Sorry, Robin. So, you couldn't resist my invitation, could you?
Yep, that's it. I can't resist you.
Really? Well, this might be easier than I thought. I suppose I should have expected it. You falling for me.
What? Oh no. Oh no.
Yes.
I said to myself, I'm really falling for that man. I talk to myself when I'm swooning.
That's cute. Yes, I should have expected it, but sometimes my humility gets in the way and I forget how irresistible I am. Tell me, what made you fall in love with me? My smile? My intelligence? My omnipotent control over the lives of everyone in this meadow?
Gosh, all of it, I guess. But mostly it's your way with words. I just love how you say things like words.
I am a sweet-talking son of a gun, aren't I?
Yes, indeedy.
Well, after our last encounter, strangely enough, I swooned a little myself. There's something about you that I like. Now I'm swooning.
Swooning.
Swoony swoon.
But I'm not sure. Are you really in love with me? After all, I did humiliate you pretty horrendously last time we met. I'm a little surprised you're willing to show your face in public after that beatdown.
My child, you're too young and naive and frankly a little stupid to understand the sheriff was undoubtedly holding something back because he liked you. Maybe he should prove his affection in a more written sort of way,
Pish posh. Let me whisper a few sweet nothings in your ear and we'll get this show on the road.
No, that's too fresh. I'm a proper lady. And because I'm very proper, I need something more formal to prove that you love me. I'd really like the letter that you can write over there. I'm so pure and virtuous. Deep down, I'm really a fancy princess at heart, so I'd like a proper courtship, a sign that you truly love me, a letter signed by you.
Love letter? Oh, that's so old-fashioned.
Here, Sheriff, I'll help you win the heart of the fancy princess. Let me give you a few of the more unchaste phrases I've heard in confession recently for...
All right. We'll try the letter. For now.
Did I tell you how much she likes it when you refer to her in the third person? Sheriff this, Sheriff that?
And Tuck ushers the sheriff aside to work on the easily forgeable love letter.
I think I'm going to barf.
Oh, me too. I've had way too many appetizers today. Ooh.
Yeah, and this cider tastes funny. Everything's spinning.
Once Tuck gets that letter, I'm going to start kicking butts. I really need to clear my mind with some butts.
I don't think I know what that means.
Butts. I want butts. To kick, I can't even talk right.
You can kick mine if it'll make you feel better. I don't mind. It helps me clear my thoughts. Sometimes I just kick myself in the butt and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I left my broom.
Guy of Gisborne returns with an especially vile grin on his face, like he's just done something particularly dastardly, but we won't find out about it for a couple of minutes. He announces the beginning of the archery tournament.
Okay, peasants. The refreshments portion of tonight's festivities is done. Time for the archery contest to begin. All contestants can line up over there and take turns firing arrows at the target you see I'm holding here. The closest shot to the bullseye, that's right, yeah, wins the free house. No, anyone shooting an arrow through another person's arrow and splitting it down the middle will be disqualified. Everyone gets a fair chance because your friend, the sheriff, values fairness and equality among all peoples of the world, excluding peasants, anyone living in Sherwood Forest, and people who like blue cheese. First contestant, step right up.
Me first.
And Eldard's shot goes wildly off the mark, hitting a stump 3 villages over.
Darn, I should have tried harder. Wish my head wasn't spinning so much.
Yeah, because you've been drugged by that cider. Hey, this contest isn't fair.
Sure it is. I told you, the sheriff values fairness. Here, why don't we bring up this random person to test it out?
Who, me? I guess. I don't have any skills with a bow and arrow, though, being new to this area of all things hunted related.
Guy moves the target much closer to this random person, and thwack, it's a bullseye.
Wow! Bullseye? Hey, beginner's luck, huh?
Wow, he's really good.
Does he look familiar?
He's familiar because he isn't a random peasant. He's working for the sheriff.
Excuse me. What's that? Excuse me, Friar.
Hey, Sheriff buddy, don't you want to finish that letter, old sport? You almost got your signature on there.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Rando Peasant. Here's the deed to your new house.
Wow! Thank you, Sheriff. You're so great.
You're welcome. I love making my constituents happy.
This has been a great day. I'm so proud to be a wandering anonymous person.
Sure.
I know I speak for many other common peasants here today when I say, we love you, Sheriff.
We get it.
You're so wonderful.
Enough. You got your house, now scram before I start referencing the fine print. Well, I'm truly sorry you all didn't win the contest, but we had fun, yes? And now that we've had our fun, it's time for the parting gifts. Guy, tell them what they've won.
My name is Guy now? Come on, man, it's Jess.
Oh, shut up. The parting gift is you can play rigged archery contest at home. Of course, your new home will be in my dungeon and you'll be chained to the wall, but it'll feel just like the real thing. Guy, chain these traitorous peasants in my presence.
Time to run away.
Wait, just a minute. I think Mr. Postman still needs to deliver a letter. An unsigned letter, Robin. Wink, wink. The signature, wink, wink. I'm saying wink, wink out loud in case you didn't see it on the screen.
No, I get it.
Robin gets close to the sheriff, trying to snag the unsigned love letter from his pocket.
Oh my goodness, you're so handsome when you oppress the poor, Sheriff. I guess I never really noticed that before, being so confused by economic inequality and all that. So handsome.
She's getting closer.
But I was so confused. I couldn't see my rightful place as a trophy bride fancy princess. I'm so ready to join you, and together we can chain up all these filthy weirdos and live happily ever after.
She's closer, almost there.
Hey, Sheriff, let's burn this forest to the ground. My, what beautiful eyes you have. What bright teeth you have. What tight pants you have.
Yes, the better to
snatch.
Aha! I got the letter. Time to fly, merry men. Back to the meadow where I plan on taking a million showers.
Not yet, kid. The letter isn't signed. Do I need to say wink, wink again?
We'll figure that out later. To the forest, everyone.
Not so fast, Robin Hood. As incredibly, deliciously handsome as I am, I knew there was a slim chance your peasant pea brain wouldn't allow you to fall in love with me. So, I came prepared with an insurance policy. Guy, bring out our surprise guest.
Which one of us? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, me too, and I'm the narrator.
Can I just go back to being called Jess since that's my name?
Silence! Guy, the real Guy. Please bring out our insurance policy now.
Yes, sir.
Guy, the real Guy, dashes behind a nearby shrub to grab the insurance policy. Grandma, bound tightly in ropes.
So you see, you wouldn't want anything reckless, like running away from our wedding, or your beloved grandmother might slip and fall on my sword.
Oh, baby, sit tight, Toots. I'm coming to get you.
This is not good.
Oh, but it is, you ogre. Everyone gets a new home in my dungeon, and Robin becomes my blushing bride. What? Everyone wins, because I win.
Don't do it, Robin. Don't you dare marry this evil man.
I've never been so mad in all my life.
Maybe you should marry him, Robin. He's not so bad if you close your eyes a little.
Sheriff, you and me, right now, let's do this. I'm gonna pop you like a corn.
Oh, darling, you're such a stud. But please, don't do anything stupid.
Stupid? Like admitting to all the world that I love you.
Oh, barf. Love. I'm the only person who is allowed to feel that. Robin, my dear, it doesn't have to be this difficult. Listen, there's a sign I keep above the mantel, an elaborately ornate chalkboard bedazzled with precious stones, silk flowers, and thumbnail portraits of my Chihuahua Louie. It says, simplify. Allow me to simplify your dilemma for you right now.
From a mysterious pocket in his tight pants, the sheriff produces the bottle of love potion he had procured earlier from Janice the witch.
My other insurance policy. I always get extra coverage. Drink this, you fall head over heels for me, and all your problems are solved. Or it's stabby stab time. Everyone dies, I escape, and your problems are solved in a different way. What's it going to be?
I came here committed to pretending to be a fancy princess. It was awful, but not as bad as I thought. It's actually made me reconsider why I came here in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, should have stuck with my instinct to kick butt and take loot. Hiya!
The final battle! Imagine, if you can, just one more time, dear viewer, a perfectly arranged sequence of grapples, tussles, scuffles, sword thrusts, and more. Robin locked in combat with the love potion wielding sheriff. Little John wailing on Guy. Tuck doing that spinning punch thing, knocking everyone down within his wingspan. And Eldard, sweet, dim-witted Eldard, transforming into a mecha ninja assassin. His broom a blur of lethal strikes and fatal blows until everyone, including his friends, is flattened. But the sheriff scrambles to his feet and grabs the still tied-up grandma, holding a knife to her throat.
Aha! Well, Robin, you think you're so heroic and dashing? I practically invented dashing.
Hardly.
Well, I did, even if you're too stupid to realize it. So, try to wrap your brain around this. I still have this little octogenarian damsel in distress, and if you ever want to see her alive, you'll marry me right now.
Dang it.
It's my special day. Guy, bring forth the marriage certificate.
Sorry, sir. It's my amazing death scene. The one I told you was coming. This is how I win the Majestic Theatre Award for Best Online Death Scene! Yay!
Oh, we don't have time for that.
Oh, man.
Guy dies. The real Guy.
Friar, you can officiate the wedding, yes? Just take that marriage certificate from the corpse of Guy right there. Here, let me sign it real quick.
We're doomed. Now we're doomed. We're doomed loudly so everyone can hear. We're doomed. Wink.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Did he just wink?
Just then, horns blast, doo-doo-doo-doo, to announce the arrival of the prince.
This is worse, right? I really can't tell at this point.
Excellent timing, Your Highness. Very excellent timing. And may I say, your freckles are especially freckly today, sir.
Get on with it, man.
Yes. Yes, you've come, as always, at an excellent time to witness my destruction of the bandits of Sherwood Forest and, most graciously, sire, my wedding. Come, Friar. The prince and I will have business to attend to before my honeymoon. Business that may involve a promotion because of my success here. So let's skip the speech. I do, she does. Just read the certificate aloud to make it official, and we'll be done.
Are you sure, Sheriff? You're sure you want me to read this certificate written in your own handwriting and signed just now by you out loud?
Yes, you dingbat. Read it to the prince so he is proud of me and he promotes me to a new job in some tropical island with coconut shell drinks and no more peasants to deal with.
Okay, if you say so, Sheriff. Alas, Your Royal Highness, it is not actually a marriage certificate. Looks like a letter authorizing the sale of all the land in Sherwood Forest to one Robin Hood.
What? Oh, no, it isn't.
I'm afraid so. It reads, I, the Sheriff Rod Bronze of Nottingham, love the idea of joining, legally and contractually, the handsome Sure something, very messy handwriting. Here, oh yes, Sherwood Forest, join the Sherwood Forest to the peasant named Robin Hood. I want this union to be official and proper per Sherwood Forest and Robin Hood, effective immediately upon approval by the prince. And then there's some long paragraph about how charming the sheriff is, that anyone should be happy to marry him. Can't see how that's relevant here, but contracts sometimes are weird. And at the bottom, the signature looks totally official to me, and I'm a man of the cloth. Any objections, Your Highness?
No objections.
Well then, I guess it's official. Robin Hood owns the entirety of Sherwood Forest.
But that's impossible. I never wrote that letter. You. And you, and all of you. You filthy peasants. Filthy, disgusting, cheating peasants.
Yikes. I'm no cop, but it seems like selling away an entire forest to bandits is just not good police work. I wonder why you wrote that letter. You, of all people, writing that letter in your own hand, no less. Wow. That's just really strange that you did that.
Rein it in there, Tuck. We get the idea.
Oh, now you get the subtlety. You don't need another wink, wink.
If there's no other business, I, the prince, need to go swim in a vault of gold coins somewhere.
Oh, actually, there is one last thing, sire. As you can see, we were scheduled to have a wedding today. By your leave, Highness, I ask that the prince officially recognize the holy matrimony between me and this hot little lady right here. I've got my own marriage certificate and everything. What? I keep extra copies in my robe. You never know when you're going to need one.
Oh, darling, do you mean it?
Oh, of course, baby.
Oh.
I'll allow it. State your vows.
I, Friar Tucklington Van Dam, take this hot little lady, Grandma? Damsel in distress?
Oh, that's not me name, you sweet chestnut.
Well, I never got your real name.
It's Marion. Duh.
Oh.
Okay, it's official. May you live happily ever after. Prince out.
Woo!
Hey, way to go.
Wow, we did it. We saved Grandma, the meadow, and everything.
Congratulations, you two.
Oh, soon.
You pulled it off, Tuck. You really did it.
We did it, kid. You made a pretty good fancy princess, and now you rule the forest.
What about the sheriff?
I don't like rain. I like sand and palm trees and, well, it's my money. I stole it fair and square. But I'm so handsome.
He's kind of a peasant now. Maybe we could give him a job in the forest. He could chop wood with you, Little John. Little John, what are you doing with that bottle? Don't drink it. It's a love potion.
But I'm thirsty. Oh,
Are you all right?
I sure am. Wow, that stuff is tasty. Hey there, Sheriff. It's gonna be all right, little guy. I'm here for you.
But my money, my plans. I'm too handsome to veil.
I think you're handsome.
Really?
Sure.
Will you take me somewhere warm?
Okay. Let's go get some apples.
Wow. Everything worked out, I guess. So what are you going to do next, Robin?
I think I'll go into real estate.
And that has been our production of Little Red Robin Hood. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our online show through the Majestic Theatre for their Majestic Peace Theatre series. One more time, I'd like to give a shout out to this wonderful cast, just a collection of amazing, talented people who I couldn't thank more. We had Robin, played by Anissa Teslo Cheek, the Sheriff, played by Gary Prince, Friar Tuck, played by Andrew Beck, Little John, played by Dory Board, Eldard, played by Russ Roberts, the Witch, Janice, and also Guy of Gisborne, played by Johanna Spencer, the Shill, the anonymous wandering person, played by Jess Kankowski, and Grandma, played by Harriet Owen Nixon. I was your humble narrator, Michael Winder. Please stick around for more Majestic stuff on Fridays and Saturday nights. Tomorrow night, the Majestic is doing an amazing concert of Gershwin and Irving Berlin stuff, so make sure you check that out. Stay tuned to the Majestic's Facebook page for all the cool stuff that is still happening, even though the world perhaps is slightly crumbling around us. Thank you all. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.